Look at the photos on your phone. You can capture a moment, a memory, a feeling, and save it forever. We take thousands of pictures without a second thought. But have you ever wondered how we first learned to capture a shadow? Today, we focus in on the incredible story of the very first photograph and the invention of the camera. The idea behind the camera is actually very old, starting with a phenomenon called the camera obscura, which is Latin for dark room. Ancient scholars in China and Greece noticed that if you were in a completely dark tent or room with one tiny hole, an upside-down image of the outside world would project onto the opposite wall. It was like magic. For centuries, artists used the camera obscura to help them trace and draw realistic pictures. But the big challenge was, how do you capture that beautiful, fleeting image permanently? Our story now jumps to France in the 1820s, to an inventor named Nice for Niepce. He was obsessed with this question. He knew that certain chemicals reacted to light, and he began experimenting. He coated a metal plate with a type of asphalt called bitumen of Judea. He knew this substance hardened when exposed to sunlight. In 1826, he placed one of these plates inside a camera obscura and pointed it out of his upstairs window at his country estate. Then, he opened the shutter. And he waited. And waited. The exposure didn't take a fraction of a second like our cameras today. It took at least 8 hours, possibly even a couple of days. When he was done, he washed the plate with oil of lavender, which dissolved the parts of the bitumen that hadn't been hardened by the light. What was left was a faint, blurry, but permanent image of the buildings and sky outside his window. He called it a heliograph, or sun drawing. It is now known as the world's very first photograph. It wasn't pretty, but it was a captured moment. It was proof that light itself could be made to draw a picture. Niepce's work was later improved by Louis Daguerre, creating the sharp and detailed daguerreotypes that sparked a global sensation and began our love affair with photography. So, the next time you snap a selfie, remember Nice for Niepce and his patient, 8-hour-long experiment. That first blurry image from his window opened our eyes to a new way of seeing the world and preserving our most precious memories forever. Here is a question to see if you were in focus. What did the inventor, Niepce, call his new method of creating the first photograph? Hint: it means sun drawing. Let me know your answer in the comments.